Onetake. This is NBA Onetake, featuring yours truly, Pretty Boy Lake. This is NBA Onetake for your head, NBA Onetake for your brain. Coming to you live, Brooklyn, New York. It's NBA Onetake, November 27th, 2022. You can subscribe to me on YouTube. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, as well as Facebook. Everything Pretty Boy Lake up. There's 3 games for me on the docket. First game is my Los Angeles Lakers is playing the Spurs again. And this time LeBron James, he goes off. King James is back. But King James is back doing it big. As he scores season high 39 points. Also had 11 rebounds in this game. LeBron James looking good, baby. Looking good at the spring legs up. And we get this win, man. I don't care what you say about the Spurs, man. We getting this win, man. We got to get them W's up in there. We got to get to 500. And we going to get there. Trust me. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. My Lakers will get there. I'm optimistic. I'm out. It's my man LBJ. He was looking good out there. Dennis Schroeder, he finished with 21. Man, Lonnie Walker finished 19 against his former team. Austin Reeves chipped in with 16. And Wenyen Gabriel finished with 15 to hit that buzzer beater for the third quarter. You know, he was looking good too. To really help us beat the Spurs. It was a real high-scoring game, back and forth. So I said we have issues on defense. And there was also a play where Zach Collins bloodied my man Russell Westbrook. You know what I'm saying? Russell Westbrook looking like Dusty Rhodes. You know, when he fought Harley Race for the world championship back in the NBA World NWA World Championship. The iconic photo of him bloodied and busted up like that. That's how Russ was looking, but he didn't care. And for the Spurs, it was Trey Jones. He played well. Had 27, 13, and 8. Keldon Johnson with 26 and 10. Devin Vassell scored 20. And Doug McDermott scored 15 for the Spurs. I've been telling people, I said, yeah, my Lakers should go after Doug McDermott. I still feel that way. But I think the Spurs is going to want like a first round pick or some shit like that. I know them. They just like that. And because I really think he'll help us. Even though, you know, we got Matt Ryan, Austin Reeves, and things like that. But I think McDermott, as a specialist and a veteran, can really help us. So, you know, we'll see about that. What kind of moves my Lakers may make at the trade deadline. But I said, yeah, Doug McDermott, go for him. He's a specialist. Especially he'll help us if we try to make this play-in and playoff run. Lakers got to look into that. Okay, the next game of the night is Utah Jazz versus Phoenix Suns. Phoenix gets the big win here. And it was led by my man Devin Booker, who finished with 27. DeAndre Ayton had a monster night. He finished with 29 and 21 rebounds. Ayton was all over the place. He was so dominant. They had no answer for him at all. No answer for him. And Mikal Bridges finished with 16. The Suns is rolling. They're rolling. 13 and 6 on the season. Trying to figure things out without Chris Paul. But like I said, they're a machine. So they figure it out. They know what to do. Suns on the slide. The Jazz on the slide. You know, they're 12 and 10 right now. No, they out Mike Conley. It's going to be those skeptics like, oh, they're going to come back down to earth. I don't know. Still think this is possibly a 45 to 50 win team. Yeah, I see how they're playing. That's why. I see how they're playing. For the Jazz, Jordan Clarkson had 22. Colin Sexton finished with 20. And Lauri Markkanen had a double-double with 15 and 10 rebounds. Notably for the Jazz. And the last game of the night is the Dallas Mavericks versus the Toronto Raptors. And Raptors pull it out, beating Dallas. Dallas got some questions. There's some questions on Dallas. Well, let me just talk about what was happening in this game. OG Anunoby, he finished with 26 and 9. Fred VanVleet was really lighting it up. He finished with 26, hit some big threes for them. And Chris Boucher had 22 and 13 off the bench. He was really out there being real impactful, running the breaks, just making a lot of things happen. His presence was really sought out in this game, and Dallas have to figure some stuff out because, Luka Doncic had 24 and 9. Spencer Dinwiddie with 15, and Dorian Finney-Smith finished with 16. Now they 9 and 9 on the season. Okay, you're hearing things just inside what fans are necessarily saying. And this is before the quote-unquote NBA experts start to see things, right? Because they don't say it until after the fact. The fans see it because the fans is watching the games and fans is analyzing certain things and already speaking in mass forums. The analysts, they normally catch wind of certain things later on. Now, when I say the one, Luka Doncic, I mean he's the one. He's the one. Somebody like him, that's what I see. He's one of one. But the record, and I'm gonna tell you, it's the record. And it's not about those guys that he has on his team. His style of play, yeah, it could be a great style of play too. This Jalen Brunson move is big. Because I heard somebody that's a beat writer from the Dallas Mavericks that said they would have paid Jalen Brunson probably more money than the Knicks would have paid. They knew at times that the ball sticked a lot with Luka. And certain things had to be run through, but it didn't. Now, you're a 500 team so far early in the season. You got him and Dinwiddie, the dominant ball handlers, but The record got to be better. And that that Jalen Brunson move is huge. Because I remember I was telling someone, I said, I want to hear what Knicks fans say about Jalen Brunson. Y'all should be lucky to have him. Because Dallas, who was in the conference finals with him, really, really wish they had him at this point. Because he's an impact player. He's gritty, knows his way around the rim, can find players, can run a team. That's the difference, right? You got players that can run a team, but can run a team. Run the plays, make sure certain players get other players involved, run a team. And that's what he does. Even though Luka is Luka, that Jalen Brunson thing is huge right now. Because I'm not saying Jason Kidd's job in jeopardy. It shouldn't be. Hell no. And I think Nico Harrison and other guys in the front office got to do something to get another lead guard in there, because you're making it tough on yourselves, because they got the talent. They just need another lead guard. Someone better than Spencer Dinwiddie. How we got to get, and then you still need Spencer Dinwiddie there. So they have to figure something out. Some move got to be made. Maybe a tough one, but they got to do something. Because they can find themselves floating around that playing situation to try to get to the playoffs. And I know that's something they damn sure don't want to do. This is NBA Onetake's Pretty Boy Laker, and I'm out.